Hey ladies, so I'm back with you again for another video. So today we're going to be talking about the vagina. The vagina. Yes, you heard that right. And one thing we all know is that we want to make sure that our vaginas are doing well. The health of our vagina means a lot to us, and it depends on what we do to our vaginas, okay? So, one thing I want you ladies to know, that the vagina has natural bacteria that are in it. You didn't know? Well, I'm here to tell you that the vagina has natural bacteria that are in it, and those are called normal vaginal flora. The main bacteria that is in the vagina is called lactobacilli. Now, lactobacilli is very important because it helps to keep the vaginal pH at an acidic level, at around 4 pH. And keeping it at that mild acidic pH helps prevent the buildup of abnormal bacteria in the vagina. That can cause a little problem for us ladies, okay? So lactobacilli not only helps to keep the pH at an acidic level, but it also helps to create other acids like hydrogen peroxide, and those help to keep the vagina at that level, and also helps to prohibit or inhibit the growth and production of abnormal bacteria in our vaginas. Now, Gardnerella is another bacteria that may be present, but it's present at a less amount, but it's least than the lactobacilli, and it's that way for a reason. My apologies, right? If your Gardnerella bacteria goes up above your lactobacilli, then you're going to be having regular infections. So the lactobacilli is the main thing that helps to keep the vagina healthy. All right. So you're going to try to ensure that you keep the vagina healthy as much as possible, and that is by practicing good hygiene. When you practice good hygiene, it helps to keep your vagina smelling like a vagina, looking like a vagina, and feeling like a vagina. You will not feel as if it's borrowed goods and the person is calling and asking you to return it. When your vagina is not feeling so well, you're gonna know, because you're gonna feel like somebody really wants the vagina to be gone back to their rightful owner. So just try to ensure that you keep your hygiene all circumspect or in good order, so that you can prevent any growth of any abnormal bacteria in the vagina. So we all know that the vagina is right next door to the anus, right? And we all know that the anus is one of the dirtiest places on our body, next to our mouth. Yes, the anus is very dirty. And you say, well, why does my vagina have to be near to my anus? And we know the vagina cannot mix with the anal, whatever comes from the anus, right? So, and that's where hygiene comes into play, ladies. We need to make sure that we're wiping properly. Yes, and when we go to the bathroom to do our number twos or to pass our stool, we need to ensure that we wash our pelvic area, including the anus and the vagina, post your number two, to ensure that we don't have any little trickles from the anus running down to the vagina, or else you're going to have E. coli, or you can even develop a UTI if the bacteria gets far enough to get into your urethra. So we don't want that to happen. So we have to make sure that we pay special attention to that little area down there. Now, it's riddled with bacteria, but it's good bacteria, and it's the cleanest part of your body. Yes, your vagina and your eyes are two of the cleanest parts on your body, because your vagina actually cleans itself, and that is why you have discharges, because these discharges are always getting those bacteria out of the vagina, right? And the bacteria actually, the discharge actually helps you to know that there's something wrong down there. So if your vaginal discharge is normally white, and then all of a sudden it looks gray, or it looks green, or it looks brown, or it looks yellow, for any reason, then it's showing you that something is wrong. So that means you need to go to your doctor or your health practitioner and ensure that you get something to treat that infection, okay? So another thing that I want you ladies to bear in mind is that bacteria, fungus, they like warm areas. Have you ever been told that the vagina is warm? It likes moist areas. Have you ever been told that the vagina is moist? It likes warm, moist, dark areas. It thrives in those areas. So if the vagina is not maintained properly, i.e., bathing frequently to ensure that you wash the vagina and get rid of whatever discharge or moisture buildup that is on your underwear or in the pelvic region for any reason, right? Post-coitus, which is post-intercourse, you need to ensure that you wash up after as well, because after that there's a lot of moisture down there. And remember that if you did not know that the penile semen that comes out of the penis is actually alkaline, and remember that the vagina needs to stay acidic. So if you have those mixing, then you can have a little interference with the vaginal pH, and that can put you at risk to develop bacterial vaginosis. Now that's another topic that we're going to be getting into next time. But I'm encouraging you ladies, ensure that you keep your vagina healthy. Keep your vagina pristine. Remember, it does not need to smell like powder. It just needs to smell like a vagina. So that means you should not be adding any perfume scent or anything that provides any different odor. So when I say normal vaginal odor, I mean odor that is normal. It just has a slight egg-ish smell, not a spoiled egg, like a fresh egg. It has a normal odor. It doesn't smell like rotten eggs. It doesn't smell like salted cod or salt fish. Or it doesn't smell like any corned or salted meat or anything that is spoiling. After you take a shower, it should smell fresh just the same. You should not have any odor coming from there, and you should not have any watery discharge. So you're sitting down and your vagina is just, passing water. Then you know that there's something wrong, because your vagina is building up too much moisture than it needs to, or the discharge is discolored, so there's something definitely wrong, or the odor will tell you that something is wrong. Right, ladies? So I'm going to implore you, encourage your partner to wash their mouth and their hands before intercourse. Wash their fingernails and make sure you examine them. Make sure that you double check them, because these persons can be very selfish with their hygiene as well, and therefore put you at risk for infections or recurrent infections. Make sure that they wash their mouth properly. And if you practice anal sex for any reason, your pleasure, whatever it is that you do, make sure that you do not reinsert the penis in the vagina if it's coming from the back. That way you prevent yourself from developing bacterial vaginosis. Just talking about it a little bit, right? But that's going to be introducing abnormal bacteria into the vagina, and then you're going to be having problems, right, ladies? So if you have any question, or if you felt like I did not cover the area enough, please sound off in the comments. Send me a message. I will be more than happy to answer your message. Or if you want me to give a follow-up video and to expound a little bit more, please sound off in the comments. Please remember to share, remember to like, and please press on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you are the first to know. All right? See you next time, and thank you for watching, guys. Bye.